What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cigars and Whiskey for today's review. Today's review is going to be the CAO Pilon. Now, this is a fairly new cigar to the market. It's just been out a few months. It's a 7x48. It's an Ecuadorian wrapper. The filler and binder are Nicaraguan. It's a medium flavor cigar. The price is about $7. Stay tuned for the pre-light. A little bit about this cigar. This honors the Cuban tradition of featuring the wrapper leaf that's fermented in round pilon stacks, something that dates back to the 19th century, something they don't really do anymore, but CAO decided they were going to experiment with that and bring back some more of the natural tobacco. Now, with the construction, you can see very minimal veins, very tight seams, just slight sponge to the touch. On the pre-draw, just getting a perfect draw, and with that pre-draw I'm getting a little bit of tobacco, just a little bit of cedar, and a slight pepper. Stay tuned for the first third. Into that first third, we're getting a lot of flavor, a delicious notes of spice, cedar, pepper, nuts, and even some cocoa. The smoke, as you can see, it's very good draw, lots of smoke, and so stay tuned for our second third. Something I was reading about CAO is they were saying that this effect of the pilon, piles of tobacco, is something that they used to use in the 19th century, but with the time it takes to age the tobacco and ferment it that way, that's where a lot of cigar manufacturers have went away from. So again, CAO is kind of doing their whole thing to honor the Cuban tradition when they used to stack them in piles. And with the cigar, it is a very just natural tobacco. There's nothing crazy flavor profile going on, just what normally would be with a traditional just cigar. So stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody, for this next part of our review of the CAO Pilon. That's 7x48, and to the second third. The profiles really aren't changing yet. Just finishing up the first third. As you can see, the burn's a little uneven. Right here I had a mouse hole burned through before I was ready for it. So the only downside right so far is just the uneven burn. But going into the second third, it's about the same profile. On the retrohale right now, we're kind of getting a little bit of spice, more of a pepper. But pretty good so far. Good cigar. And stay tuned for the final third. Welcome back, everybody, for the final third of our review today. The CAO Pilon 7x48. Now, this cigar flavor hasn't changed, but it's a really good balance of natural tobacco with the natural flavors that you normally get with the tobacco, like cedar and pepper and some cocoa. I do want to thank the guys at Pipe and Tobacco Shop for recommending this. If you haven't been by their shop in Phoenix and you live in the area, take a look at their shop. The only downside I would have with this cigar is about halfway through, the wrapper started to come undone at the seam, and I started getting some tunneling about halfway through, which is telling me that the binders and fillers weren't tightly bound, so they burned faster than the outside, and a couple mouse holes from the vein acting as a wick. Other than that, not too bad. It might just be the stick. CAO I have not had that many issues with in the past for smoke and construction. But if you like this video, please hit like and subscribe. Thanks again for tuning in to Cigars and Whiskey. Have a great day, have a great smoke, and we'll see you next time.